Okay, じゃあ皆さん today we are going to introduce another one of our contrast conjugations that we have in Japanese. Let's take a look at some example sentences. スイッチを入れてもつきません。スイッチを入れてもつきません。うるさくても寝られます。うるさくても寝られます。雨でも走ります。雨でも走ります。So this 入れても、うるさくても、雨でも is the new expression that we will talk about today. So the ても means like even if, blah, 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 blah. So the sentence 1, ても sentence 2. So even if sentence 1, sentence 2 will happen. So in other words, we can take a look at these. So スイッチを入れてもつきません. Even if I flip the switch, the light does not come on. Or うるさくても寝られます. Even if it's noisy, I can sleep. Or 雨でも走ります. Even in the rain, he runs. So this is the ても with the second part of our sentence. So the way that the ても works is a little bit different depending on what kind of word that we're looking at. So with a verb, we have the て form plus mo. If it's the negative, that would be the なくて plus mo. For e adjectives, we have the くて plus mo. So like 寒くても from 寒い. Or 忙しくても from 忙しい. If it's negative, it's くなくても. So 忙しくなくても, 寒くなくても, for example. For na adjectives and nouns, the affirmative is でも. So like 元気でも or 学生でも. And the negative is じゃなくても. So 元気じゃなくても or 学生じゃなくても. So for example, we have sentences like this one. 子供でもわかります。子供でもわかります。So even a child can understand. 子供でもわかります。Or 元気じゃなくても友達に会いに行きます。Even if I'm not feeling healthy, even if I do not feel fine, I will go see my friend. Or 中山さんは頭がいいから勉強しなくても東京大学に入れるよ。Nakayama-san. So because Nakayama-san is smart, even if he doesn't study, he can get into Tokyo University. So let's take a look at some of these pictures. See if you can figure out how to put them into the ても kind of sentence. Let's take a look. So 私の歯が痛いです。でも歯が痛くても歯医者に行きません。Even if my tooth hurts, I will not go to the dentist. Or 怖い映画ですね。でも怖くても見ます。Even if it is scary, I will watch it. Or ダイエットしたり運動したりしても痩せません。Even if I go on a diet and I exercise, I still can't lose weight. Or 先生でもわかりません。Even 先生 does not know. 先生でもわかりません。So the difference between this ても and the のに that we covered in the previous chapter. ても, the idea in English is it's like even if, blah, 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 blah. So we are describing like a hypothetical situation. There's a feeling of some kind of surprise. So like you are a little surprised that even sensei doesn't know. Or even though it's scary, you're still gonna watch it. There's a little bit of a sense of surprise there. Whereas no ni means even though. So the nuance in English is actually a little bit different between even if and even though. And it's the same in Japanese. So no ni is even though. You are just, in this case, you are describing something that really is happening. So temo is about a hypothetical. It's something that might not even happen. But no ni is something that has already or like will happen for sure. It's reality. No ni also usually shows like your sense of like dissatisfaction or criticism or regret. Temo doesn't really have that feeling. So for example, 時間があっても行きません。時間があっても行きません means like even if he has time, he's not gonna go. It shows maybe kind of like a little bit of surprise, like, oh, that's kind of unusual that he wouldn't go. And 時間があっても行きません. So even hypothetically, if he does have time, whether he has time or not, he's still not going to go. Whereas 時間があるのに行きません. So even though he has time, he's not going to go. So this describes the real situation that we know is happening. We know that we know that he has time, but he is still not going to go. And this conveys in a sense like kind of our dissatisfaction with him. Like, wow, it's kind of a jerk for not going even though he has time is the idea. So that is the difference between this temo and no ni. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the following activities. See if you can use that temo structure to answer the questions.